Welcome back, everybody, to the Two Girls Trying Not to Quit podcast. And as you can see, we are really trying not to quit because it was like 2 or 3 weeks that we didn't post.
It's been a
'Cause-
minute. It's
I
been a
know,
minute.
because we didn't make an episode. And it's all right. The whole point of the podcast is not to quit. So we might take a little break here and there, but we're not quitting, which is the ultimate goal. And in that time, we not only didn't post and didn't record an episode, but we spent a little bit of time not talking to each other. Because, in case you didn't know, we don't live in the same city. I live in Miami, she lives in Tampa, and we both have pretty busy, crazy lives and careers and side hustles and stuff we would like to do on our free time. So sometimes it gets crazy. So you have to be very, very intentional with your long distance relationships. That be friendship, that be parents, because my parents are also far away from me. Audrey's as well. So you have to be very intentional in keeping up with each other. Then we had a call this week, and it's where this topic that we're going to be talking about today was born. We had a call where it was like an hour long call, I think, which was much needed. And we talked about a lot of stuff going on. Maybe Audrey, you can want to share what you want to share. But in this conversation, one of the topics that we were discussing in our real lives is that we're in this transition of Audrey put it in a beautiful way, killing our old selves to build our new selves, because sometimes getting to a new level in life will require you to literally become a new person. And okay, when that happens, what are you taking with you from your old self? What are you taking with you? What are you rescuing? Or what are you not, absolutely not bringing with you at all? But Audrey, take it from here, because I know we started talking about this because of you and the journey that you're on.
I know we just needed a microphone on what was that Tuesday.
Yes.
But yes, I think this is interesting, and it's been something that's I've read about, and every other person saying like, "Oh, you have to kill the old version in you to reinvent the new version." But when you're actually living and experiencing it, it's a little bit confusing. Because it's
Confusing.
like
That
these
was the
are
word I was going to use.
yeah, it's like these are parts of me that were large fundamental parts of me for so long, and now they're not. And whether that's relationships, ways I've thought about things in the
Mhm.
past, just people who have been consistently in my life, or jobs. And so I'm definitely in a interesting stage because we're in the process of killing the old self and figuring out what even does this new 2.0
Version of
version of
you is
Audrey
going to
even
look
look
like.
like.
Yeah.
So it's
Don't kill
definitely
every single part of you, though, because I like the old Audrey.
thank
No,
you.
no, no. Now, you know what I mean. And it's not for people out there like, I don't want this to get out of context. It's not, I'm literally going to be a whole new person. I'm going to change everything about me. It's not that drastic. But as you will said, you're in this transition period. Well, once you're out of it, we can talk more about what it is, what's going on in your life once you're out of it. But sometimes in life, like I know I've gone through several times in my life through changes. Could be change of countries, change of schools, change of languages, group friendship groups, careers. Maybe I was in a very tight group. I was in our marketing for 3 years, and I was with that group. Like my identity was okay with that group also. Like even now, I'm working for the first time ever since I moved to this country. I'm working with an all Hispanic people, Hispanic environment, Cubans. I'm Cuban. So, yes, I feel at home, but at the same time, it hasn't been like that for years since I got to this country. I was very much used to the American way. I spent 3 years with them. My mentors were American, which I love them so much. I miss them. But I was in that bubble for so long that when I got out, I was like, okay, who am I now? And I went into a journey of finding myself. Okay, who am I when I'm not with these people, when I'm not in this group doing this specific thing? And you'd be surprised how hard it is sometimes because you were so used to that for years and years and years. And then honestly, I went on a journey. I met so many new people. I did so many courses, so many activities. I went into pickable groups and tried to make friends like that. I did so many things, honestly. It's so nice to finally be at a place where I can say that I'm on a career path and a life journey that, oh my God, like I can see myself doing this for the rest of my life. Of course, growing, because you always have to, for me, like I want to be in an industry and in an environment where I always have the opportunity to grow. I don't always want to be doing the same thing. Thankfully, I'm doing that now. Like I see this industry, like real estate and everything, you could be doing so many things, and I have so much to learn, so much to do, and I can stay in this path. But for, in the past, I was like, okay, what am I going to do with my life? And that's a journey of its own.
Yeah, for sure. Just even building the vision is, a lot of people get stuck there.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, like when you start shifting from that vision, being like, is that even what I want?
Yeah.
Or is it something, one of the big shifts I actually had in the last couple months was realizing that a lot of the dreams I had built weren't mine.
You adopted them from somebody else.
Exactly. Which in part, that's what, for example, my parents always wanted me to be a doctor, a lawyer, one of the,
Yeah.
and that's just them being, frankly, good parents. They want
Yeah.
me to succeed, they want me to have
Yeah.
stability. So coming from a place of a good place.
Yeah.
However, I did not realize how much of my life so far has just been decided for me. And so then finally get it to a place where now I have the opportunity to figure out, what do I want at the end of the day?
Yeah.
So a little bit of a moment of, oh my gosh, what do I want? But also, it's that the key word there is, I have the opportunity to figure out what I want. It's not
Yeah.
a problem. It's something that's really exciting.
I know.
But when I first realized that, I was like, oh my goodness, think,
And
what am I doing?
can we talk about how scary that is though? Because we were literally talking about this on, what was it, Tuesday? You were like freaking out a little bit, and I was like, I get you. I get you because I've been there. It's freaking I remember when I quit my job of almost 3 years, stable corporate job. I was 5 minutes from the office, living with my parents still. I was saving a ton of money because, I wasn't paying rent, which is the biggest bill. I wasn't paying rent. I was saving. Literally, the office was 5 minutes from my house. My gym, which the company paid a large portion of that gym membership, they paid for it. It was also 5 minutes from my house. I was just living in this little life, this little bubble. And then I took a leap of faith, and around that same time is when I left network marketing, and because I wanted to experience the world by myself. Like I wanted to do other stuff, and I wanted to learn what I liked and what I didn't like. Because since I came from Cuba, I was very much with them within this environment. Like I got on that very, very quickly. And I just never drifted away from that. And I just felt the need to know about what's out there. But when I actually came the time to, okay, I quit my job. I remember, again, you have your job with like benefits, your salary's coming in every 2 weeks, or it depends,
It's
but it's
very
like
safe.
safe. That's the word. You are in a safe place. But I wasn't growing. I wasn't challenged. I wasn't doing even what I wanted to do. It was just a job that gave me income. And sometimes in life, you gotta get whatever job to get income. That's fine. But if you do things right, or even if you don't, like some people take risks. The point of life is to find out what you want to do, right? And like be fulfilled. And how am I going to know that if I always stay in this safe zone and never get out of it? So I remember I was super scared. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I quit my job, and then I started two jobs at the same time that week. And by the end of that week, I remember I my last day of my corporate job was Thursday, actually. I spent Friday, Saturday, Sunday, dilly dallying, being super excited about my two new jobs. Monday comes around, I start my two new jobs. They were both a mess. The most stressful week I've ever had in my life. I was working from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. And by Friday on that same week, I was like, hell no, I am not doing this to myself. I literally got physically sick, and I quit both of them. Again, so you could say I quit three jobs in the span of 2 weeks.
Hey, there we
Yeah,
go. We know
I'm
what
gonna
you want.
I'm gonna put that on my resume. Honestly, yes. Like I at this point in my life, like I'm not gonna torture myself into a situation. Like I can exclude myself from something or someone that I know is not gonna serve me. So I left, And then I proceeded to have one of the best months of my life on, it was April. It was April. What comes after April? April, May? Yes, May. It was May. May, I didn't work at all. I was, applying and stuff, but I didn't work at all. I went to Tampa to see you with Haley like 50 times. One of the best months of my life. And for the first time, I guess, in forever since I got to this country, I wasn't studying because, I graduated college. I wasn't working because since I got here, I was studying and working, studying and working, studying and working. And I never had like a time for myself. That month, man, I had so much fun. It was just me. And then, of course, I started working, and then that transitioned into a whole other thing that we can get into another day because I had two more jobs after that, and then the one I have now, which is I love it. But
I was about to
it's
say
a journey. It's
we
a
need to
journey.
like make a list of all the jobs that we've had and just see
Yeah.
what has.
Honestly, that could be a really good topic. Yes, we can go into all of our jobs and like what experiences and things we've learned from each of them.
I'll just put a
It's
little
gonna
note.
it's gonna be a long list
I
for
was gonna say
me.
that's about to be a long podcast because I've started working when I was maybe 12.
Oh yeah, I remember. I started when I was 17. Yeah, but I've
It's
I've
been
had so many.
it's been a journey. Yeah,
I know. When I tell
but
people, I tell my boss now, and I was like, I tell stories casually, right? Oh, when I was a medical assistant. Oh, when I used to
and
work
I'm like,
at a
you what?
restaurant. Oh, when I used to work in sales for this company doing this stuff. Oh, when I used to work in, and she's like, one day she was like, how many jobs have you had? I was like, girl,
How old are you actually?
I'm only 24.
Really, it's so fun when it's like, oh yeah, I did this, and they're like, it just isn't
Yeah.
matching up. And I'm like, wow, don't
I
you
know.
know?
Well, we drift a little bit, but my point was talk about how scary it is because I just went into how scary it was for me and kind of what happened later. And yes, I was scared, but everything that happened after that, after I took that leap, talk about it from your perspective now that you're actually going through it, like right now.
Yeah, and I think one of the key things you mentioned there too is like your body told you, like
Mm,
that week
yeah,
you physically fell ill.
yeah,
And that's been so many times I've made large transition in my life has been because my body is telling me
it's
I have
rejecting it.
headaches, I don't feel good, I'm like
Hmm.
tired, I don't want to get up in the morning. Um, my job that I moved for to Florida for, that's how it was. Every time I left, I had the biggest headache, and it was like something is off,
Mm,
and and then I started getting that at my current role. And I was like, man, I'm just not inspired anymore. I'm not excited. I feel drained. And that is, as an ambitious person, that is the worst thing you can feel
right.
is drained and bored to not be challenged in your career. And
Hmm.
I've had so many people tell me you were so lucky to be in the position that you're in. But it's like, I'm not excited to work on what I'm
Yeah.
working on. Like maybe something else may be more work.
Hmm.
And a lot of people just like don't want to work, but it's what's exciting.
Yeah.
So that's what's led me is always just gut feeling, intuition. How is my body reacting when I'm around certain scenarios, certain people? If it's not right, maybe it's not a good fit. Maybe it's a
Right.
good fit on paper, but is it actually a good fit? So we've been juggling that the last couple of months. And one thing I can say, because it's already been put in with HR, my last day in corporate is July 6th.
Yay!
So we
You
are
can
less than
finally
2 weeks away.
say it.
I
You
know.
can finally say it. And the reason that is so exciting is because, and I told you we were talking like 2 months ago, and you sent me a voice message. You were freaking out, and I sent you a voice message back, and I'm like, I know you're so scared because it is scary getting away from that safety. In parentheses, is
100%.
never really nothing is ever really safe. They can fire you tomorrow with
Yeah,
no
there's
mercy.
layoffs, there's whatever happens,
Exactly.
but
Exactly. There's
when
never is never safe. But you're about to enter one of the best seasons of your life. And I've told you this so many times. And I'm so, so, so excited to see where you're going. And I told you this, you are smart, intelligent, have I don't know how many degrees and how many things. I mean, just look at your wall right now. You're gonna have no issues making income in this or any economy because you got the talent and you got the work ethic, which not many people have, to do whatever it is that you want to do. and you have the mentality for it, the drive, the resilience, everything you got to do to make it happen, of course, you're scared. That's normal. But I am so excited for you. And I'm so glad that you can finally say it.
I know it's been a long time coming, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why you need a good friend, because
Oh,
you just constantly have been pushing me, and in any like good moments, bad moments, you are like, all right, that is great. What's next? With always some sense of wisdom, and just even just when I'm absolutely losing it, just to knock me back in place. Like, no, remember who you are. Remember
yes.
what the goal is here.
Right.
And sometimes I just need that check in place to be like, oh yeah, okay, I was focused in on this tiny little thing that realistically isn't going to matter in a week from now.
Right. Oh, remember what I told you this week? I was like, Mr. Bean said this. I can't take credit for it. I saw it on Instagram, by the way. I'm not that, I have wisdom, but I'm not that good. I just saw it on Instagram. But there's this reel that I saw by Mr. Bean where he was like, life is a tragedy when you look at it up close. When you zoom out and look at it from a distance, it's a comedy at the end of the day. It's something that you're struggling with today and you're maybe crying, frustrated, you're scared. You're going to look at it 5 years from now or even a year from now and you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh about it and it's going to be probably a good memory, even if you thought it was a bad one.
Yeah, I loved when you said that, because it just hit me differently. I was like, wow, you are 100% right. And even looking back, I'm like, yeah, those moments were tragic at the time, but I'm like, oh, it's kind of
Right.
funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Um,
And you learn to laugh at yourself too. Like you're gonna make mistakes in life and nobody's perfect. Just gotta go with it. Like don't take it. It's not that deep. Nothing's really that deep. The only thing
yeah.
you can change in life is death.
One of that reminds me of an expression. One of my mentors had told me this, because I was like, why is it like everything's so good sometimes and so bad sometimes? And they're
Mm,
like, yeah, imagine your life is like a heartbeat.
yeah.
You have ups, you have downs. That's just part of it. If you didn't, you would flatline and you would be dead.
Yes,
And
I've
I was like,
seen
oh,
that. That's so good. Right? Like a life with nothing going on. Yeah, you're dead. What are you doing in life? Is life
yeah.
it's gonna have it's yeah, like you said, ups and downs. Like you said it perfectly. I don't have to say anything else.
Yeah. So it's like you may be finding whatever this new version of you looks like, things you like, things that you want to leave behind, things you learned, and now you get to build more of yourself because you're finding out more of yourself. You're
Right.
finding who you're becoming. And maybe killing the old version is a bad expression to use. It's more like finding the new version, finding the
Hey,
pieces of you you want to keep versus not.
exactly. Okay, I'm gonna have a Swifty moment right here. And I know you're not gonna have any idea what I'm about to say. But there's a song called Look What You Made Me Do when Taylor was going through one of her roughest moments in the reputation era, right? Because she was literally dead for the world. Nobody physically saw her for a whole year. And then she came out with this song. And there's the song has a music video, and there's a part in the music video where somebody's calling her and she's like, hello, can the old Taylor can come to the phone right now? And she's like, why? And she said no. And then she's like, why? Because she's dead. And that whole reputation era was like her killing her old self and being literally being someone completely new, which is honestly a marketing strategy that saved her career, you could say, because at that time, like she was very hated by the world. I never hated her. Taylor, I will always, 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 always
Taylor,
love
if you're
you.
listening, biggest
You're
fan.
all, I love you. I will never, you were, I always loved you. And I knew you were going to come back. And wow, you came back. Okay, I'm done with my Taylor Swift moment.
It was about time. I don't know if you've had one yet.
Now, every podcast episode, I'm going to have a section. Okay,
There we go. Taylor
Swifties,
time.
Taylor time. What's going on this week for Taylor? She did make a surprise appearance on Nashville this week.
I love how you know these little tidbits, because I'm like, I not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about Taylor Swift there for a little while, because I
Listen,
don't have you singing around my apartment.
if it has to do with Taylor or Messi, you can bet I know it. Did you know that Messi scored 5 goals in 2 games so far in the World Cup? Did you know that?
I did not.
3 goals in one game, 2 goals in the second game. Three, 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 and two.
I think I've seen a total of like 5 minutes max of all of the games so
Well,
far.
Audrey Bakerson. Now, if you're, let's say you're at a bar, 4th of July is coming and you're with a group of guys and you want to make conversation, now you can say, I know that Messi did 5 goals in 2 games. Did you know?
There we go.
Did you know that he's the GOAT, the best of the world? Tell him.
I do know that because I've seen him on commercials. But you won't also
Perfect.
be finding me at a bar anytime soon because we're in our locked in era.
Oh, even better. Even better. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, the version of Audrey that has died.
I'm sorry. Can the old Audrey come to the fun right now?
No,
Why?
because she's dead.
Oh. There you go.
She
All
died.
right. To close
She
this
brought all of her bad
out.
habits with her. So
Damn, that's good. That's good. She's
yes.
buried. She's
So
buried
soft
deep
Audrey is no
down.
longer here.
Mhm.
It's just yeah. Baby shark.
I'm gonna put this in a reel. Alrighty. So, what would you say? Let's say 3 things that you would say to someone who is going through a transition period, whatever the case may be that they're going through. 3 things to help them through this transition. You can start, and then I'll say something.
Number one, breathe. Relax. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Number two, you are exactly where you're supposed to be.
Mm.
Number three, if you really believe and you focus on your energy where you're supposed to go, you're going to get there.
Period.
That's my
Short
mantra.
and sweet. We have 2 different things to communicate. You say things very like straight to the point, and I have to make a whole story.
I do like you like contextualize and then you can like sit in it. You're visual like I'm over here like I'm there. I'm at your house. I'm seeing the bread get delivered on the little cart.
I've always been like this. I don't know why. What's wrong with
I
me?
have my
But
moments. And then other times I'm like, this is law.
this is what we're doing. Alrighty. For me, 3 things that I would say. Number one is not that deep. And what I mean by is not that deep is what I said earlier. Everything looks like a tragedy right now. Is seriously not, you're not gonna die. Whatever it is they're going through, you're not gonna die. People have gone through worse. You probably have gone through worse, or you haven't been through the worst moment of your life. It's probably not this one. So just get through it. It's really not that deep. Second, get some support system. And what I mean by that is either a friend, a family member, a mentor, someone in your life, but not just anybody. Your best friend or your mom sometimes is probably not the best person for certain scenarios. Look for someone that either want is where you want to go, or knows where you're going through, or it's been there before, or has some sort of knowledge in where you're going through, so that they can advise you the best way. Like, don't try to go at it. Don't try to do life alone. Like, doing life alone is not what we're supposed to do. It's not what we're meant to do. We need connection. We're humans, we need connections. So just look for someone that is in a good place so they can advise you and help you through it, even if it's like Audrey said, just a phone call, a voice message to support you, because you don't know how much it helps. Maybe you're crying in your floor, which has happened to both of us, and we make a phone call either with each other or with somebody else, and we're instantly better. And it's magic. We're instantly better, because the thing is, you get up in your head and you're stop thinking and you think everything's crap. But then you talk to somebody else and they shine some light and
They're like, hey,
you
you
can see
forgot
the
to look
light.
at this thing over here that you're
Exactly.
missing.
Exactly. Like, you may think you suck, but the other person can say, no, you don't suck because of this and that. And maybe you forgot, or you just don't know. And you just need somebody else to believe in yourself in that moment where you can believe in yourself. And lastly, I would say write it down. Okay, I would say write down what you want to do, where you want to go, even if you have no idea how that's going to happen. And somebody said once, I think I read in a book or either on a podcast, that if you write down what you want, you're 50% of the way there. Just write it down, because sometimes we're having so many thoughts and so many ideas, and but they're just flying in our heads. But when you write it down, you get some clarity on it. Just in those times of confusion and transition, and you don't know where you're going or what you're doing, just writing it down helps, so you get clarity on what
Yeah,
it
it's
is that
like
you're doing.
The expression of problem written down is half solved.
Yes, exactly.
So
Amazing. So, with that, we're happy to close this episode out. 25 minutes. I'm so proud. Sometimes we'll be yapping for hours. And it was lovely. We didn't have a script or anything. We're getting better at this, I think.
we're just riffing it, you know? It's just our natural conversation. As we
It
get into these
is.
things and they're like, have you heard of this? Have you heard
Hmm.
of that? And
Exactly.
that is
Honestly,
why we just bounce.
I get so frustrated because I want to make so many reels of these things. And man, people really need it. Like women really need it. I was just talking today at work about this. Like there's a need for good female, influences out there. And of course there are, but there are more bad ones than good ones. And they go viral for the wrong reasons. And then little kids see this. So, you know, but we'll get there. We'll get there one day. But for now, this was all, and we will see you guys next week, hopefully. But hopefully next week. I'm starting to
Let's
sound like
play it by ear.
YouTubers. I'm starting to sound like YouTubers that I used to love, and they would say every episode, I upload an episode to YouTube every Monday, and that's a lie. They upload an episode to YouTube every 3 months. We're starting to sound like that, but no. Next week you'll get an episode. All right. I love you guys.